Attention passionate Detroit, Lions fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Detroit Lions' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Detroit Lions fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Detroit Lions fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. I have to tell you, this offseason has been anything but quiet for the Detroit Lions. We're witnessing a period of intense strategic moves, and one of the most intriguing developments involves a potential trade that could reshape their quarterback situation entirely. Yes, we're talking about the possibility of the Lions acquiring Mac Jones, a name that has been making waves across NFL circles lately. This isn't just speculation. It's rooted in the Lions' pressing need to bolster their depth at quarterback, especially after a rough start in the preseason that exposed some vulnerabilities in their backup options. You see, the Lions, for all their recent success, have a critical concern that's been simmering beneath the surface. Jared Goff has been phenomenal for Detroit, leading the team with consistency and poise. But as we all know, football is unpredictable, and having a reliable backup is essential, especially with the physical toll a season can take. In their recent appearance against the Los Angeles Chargers in the Hall of Fame game, the backup quarterback situation was starkly exposed. Kyle Allen and Hendon Hooker, who are battling for that backup role, failed to impress. They combined for 0 touchdowns and, more worryingly, 3 interceptions. That's not the kind of performance you want to see when your starter might miss a game or two, or worse, face an injury. This situation has prompted the Lions' front office to look deeper into the market for a solution, and that's where Mac Jones's name comes into focus. Now, for those who have been following his career, Jones's journey has been a roller coaster. After a promising rookie season with the New England Patriots, where many believed he could develop into a franchise quarterback, things didn't quite pan out as expected. His sophomore year was marked by struggles, and he found himself bouncing around the league, from a backup role with the Jacksonville Jaguars to signing with the San Francisco 49ers as Brock Purdy's backup. And let me remind you, while he's been behind Purdy, he's shown flashes of accuracy and intelligence that could serve Detroit well. In fact, that's one of the key reasons the Lions are considering him. Under the right offensive scheme, Mac Jones has demonstrated that he's a precise passer with good decision-making skills. His accuracy could be a perfect fit for the Lions' offensive system, which has been built on smart, efficient passing and a balanced run game. Detroit's ground attack, featuring David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, is among the most dynamic in the league, providing a strong supporting cast that can help Jones succeed early on. If he can develop consistency, at just 26 years old, he's still in the prime of his career and could serve as a long-term solution at quarterback, or at least a dependable backup who can step in whenever needed. But let's take a step back and look at the broader picture. The Lions are no strangers to roster adjustments, especially at quarterback. Jared Goff has been a revelation since arriving in Detroit, transforming the team's offense and leading them to a playoff appearance last season. Yet, as the franchise continues to chase its first Super Bowl since the 1950s, planning for the future is vital. Goff is aging, and while he's still playing at a high level, the Lions need to think ahead about who will succeed him when the time comes. That's why acquiring a talented young quarterback like Mac Jones makes so much sense. It's about building depth, ensuring stability, and perhaps most importantly, creating a competitive environment that pushes everyone to perform at their best. Now, some fans might wonder, what makes Mac Jones a viable option for Detroit? Well, beyond his accuracy and intelligence, he's a guy who has already experienced the pressure of being a starting quarterback in the NFL. His rookie season with the Patriots was impressive enough to suggest he has the potential to be a high-level starter. Sure, his subsequent seasons have been rocky, but that's often the case in the NFL. Players need the right system, coaching, and confidence to thrive. And with the Lions' offensive coordinator and coaching staff, there's a real opportunity for Jones to rediscover his form and potentially flourish under their guidance. And let's not forget the context of the NFC North. This division is tightening, And with the Green Bay Packers undergoing a rebuild and the Minnesota Vikings also looking for stability after a turbulent offseason, the Lions have a golden chance to become the division's dominant force. Adding a young, talented quarterback like Mac Jones could be the final piece to their puzzle, giving them a more flexible and resilient roster. It's about creating depth, yes, but also fostering internal competition that raises everyone's level. Now, I know some of you might be thinking about the potential challenges. Trading for Mac Jones isn't a simple move. It involves evaluating the trade cost, understanding how he fits into the team's culture, and whether he's truly the upgrade they need. But if the Lions can land him without giving up too much, it could be a gamble worth taking. After all, if he can rediscover his confidence and tap into his potential, Detroit could be looking at a quarterback who's just entering his prime, ready to lead them to new heights. And it's not just about immediate impact. This move could shape the future of the franchise for years to come. Imagine a scenario where Mac Jones, under the mentorship of Detroit's coaching staff, becomes the quarterback of the future. That would give the Lions a solid foundation to build around, especially considering the young talent like Jahmyr Gibbs, who's already shown flashes of brilliance. The offensive line has also been improving, providing the protection Jones would need to operate effectively. It's all about creating a synergy where every piece fits perfectly to maximize their chances of winning big games and ultimately competing for a Super Bowl. So, the potential acquisition of Mac Jones could be a game changer for Detroit. It's an indication that the Lions are serious about not just competing but contending. They're looking for smart, strategic moves that can give them an edge in a highly competitive NFC North and across the league. This move, if it happens, would also send a clear message to other teams in the NFL. Detroit is not here to just participate. They want to win, and they're willing to make bold moves to make it happen. Now, keep in mind, this is still a developing story. Nothing is official yet, but the signs point to the Lions seriously exploring all options to improve their quarterback depth. And if they pull the trigger on a deal for Mac Jones, it'll be a move that fans will be talking about for years. It's about seizing opportunity, recognizing talent, and making strategic decisions that put the team in the best position to succeed. And for all of us who love the Lions, it's an exciting time. We've seen this team grow so much in recent seasons, and now, with potential additions like Jones, the horizon looks even brighter. The Lions are building something special, and this move could be the next step in their journey to greatness. And now, Detroit Lions fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Mac Jones is the guy who can help lead Detroit to a Super Bowl? Or do you think the team should focus on other options? Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Detroit Lions as a whole. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates and insights, so stay tuned for the latest Detroit Lions news. We're in this together, and I can't wait to see what this season has in store for us. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Lions!